Hello, welcome back to the Spirit of Watercolor, and we've been going strong, right? Just finished part 2 of the painting of luminous flowers, if you want to check that one out. And I've been debating whether to go more into flowers and or to move into something a little more experimental so you can really start to learn about your paints and some letting them really flow. And I wanted to recommend this book, and this book is very old. It's called Watercolor Bold and Free, okay? And I've had it a long time. I'm actually amazed how long I've had this. And you can still pick it up on Amazon. I checked, there's not a lot of these left, and I don't think it's being printed anymore. Probably isn't that expensive. And it's got 64 experimental projects in here. I just wanted to tell you that it's going to be very abstract, very non-representational, so you can kind of free yourself, you know, of getting so committed to perfect lines and forms and objects and this book, but you will still find that you will create some beautiful things just with letting paint flow. That's like the first picture in the book. Looks like water flowing, an ocean or some such thing. How do we do this? Okay, even just looking at that cover, you can see that it's very striking, contrasting, strong, bold colors. So the title of the book is very good. And so I'm just talking for a few minutes, and I'll show you a few more ideas from the book here. They do actually have some pictures and photographs, you know, in the book of things that you may want to do. They even show them. What I like in the beginning is they show some quick paintings that are only in black and white so you can actually see the values. And we've already done that in another video where we just paint with the values. Might want to look at that one. And then, you know, it starts to move into doing these really interesting experiments. Okay, let's see if I can find a good example for us here. Well, I think they're titled, yeah, they're each titled by different things. So, for instance, this one says, compose from the top on the left here. Okay. So it's about composition, okay? Very free and beautiful colors. The next one says, let the base dominate. Okay, so yes, in this one, you're having much more domination of color and image on the bottom of the view. This also pushes our creativity, doesn't it? Because, you know, we'll do things we hadn't typically done. I think there's other things in here, if I recall right. You know, oh, here's one, where maybe you have a circular piece of paper or a circular painting versus a square or a vertical or a horizontal, which is what we typically do. Sometimes you can just do a square, okay? Another one here, focus on a central dark area. Ooh, I like that because there it's very dark and then it kind of expands out into the light around it, okay? And so you're just kind of having this thought or image or theme in your mind in this book, and then you move from that and get into your painting and let that painting start to come without, I feel like this kind of keeps us from forcing too much or controlling too much, which, you know, is to me a big part of how watercolor succeeds, how you succeed in painting watercolors, is to work on that flow and to work on that, you know, allowing the paints to do what they do. That's the natural part of this, the spiritual way, as we say, the naturesque, you know, how paints flow like water, with all their gorgeous pigments and the things the pigments do. I also want to mention that I'm very excited. In my other 2 paintings about the landscape with luminescent paints and the one with the floral that I just did, the clematis flower, I've ordered 2 more, and you know, it's really hard. I went through and really researched last week. It takes time to find some colors that I think, and of course, unless you actually get to try them out, you don't know, but I bought 2 tubes of duochrome paint, and I may order down the road 1 iridescent paint, because, you know, I don't want to get too many like I mentioned before, but just try one, see what it does, I've got one called Duochrome Aquamarine, which I want to try with water. It's the duochrome. It's sort of like holographic. It like bends with the light, and you can see different colors. Usually 2 colors, sometimes 3, in the paint. It's metallic paints. Well, they're not metal. I mean, there's metal in the paint pigment, but they're liquid. They're liquid paints. And then the other one is Duochrome Mauve, and it has sort of a purple and a pink gold. It's very beautiful as well, so I'm not sure quite yet what I'm going to do with it. It might be in some florals, so stay tuned for that too. These are the things that are coming up soon, so I just wanted to mention that, you know, I sometimes need to take some time. I do work too. I have a job, actually 2 jobs, 2 part-time jobs, and so trying to do the research for the work so that these demonstrations have a lot of thought put behind them, and then hopefully they are up to quality. I want the best quality I can give you, and I'll try to shorten them up a bit. I may even do a little bit of speed roll, you know, where I paint and you speed it up, because I've noticed, I've been looking at other artists as well online, and they're doing that, and they can still see pretty well what they're doing and follow it. And you know, you can always stop the video, you know, and the YouTube video, and then just go back, you know. So there's ways to keep going back into the videos and utilizing them to help you learn how to paint what you want to learn to paint. So that's it for today. I just wanted to bring this short and exciting little premiere of what's coming, and hopefully we'll get into these. And I guess I'd really like your comments if you'd like to see the florals first, or I could do both, and I'm going to. It's just, you know, the order of what to do, and do some of these beautiful experiments. One my professor had was just folding up the paper. You take this nice big sheet of paper and you fold it up, and you go in different folds, open it up, pour the paint in, let the paints fall into those lines. That's what I'm going to do really soon. And I'm not sure if you got it from this book, but my professor did recommend the book back when I was in classes at Eastern. So let's give these a try soon. Watch for these new videos up and coming real soon. And I'm so glad you joined me today. I'm always so thankful that you're out there painting, and I see all the other wonderful artists painting and teaching as well. And I just think it's a wonderful world of creativity out there, that, you know, the resources are really endless and infinite. So we're all very blessed, aren't we, to have all this? And I'm just thankful to be a part of it. So I'll see you soon. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and let's keep on going, keep on learning together. And I'll see you in the next video, painting bold and free. Okay.